Today our topic is the best modern Stoic thinkers you should know. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. It is about finding peace and strength in difficult situations, and it is still very relevant today. Many modern thinkers have taken the ideas of Stoicism and made them useful for people living in the 21st century. These thinkers help us understand how to apply Stoic wisdom to our daily lives, whether we are dealing with stress, failure, or the challenges of modern society. Let's talk about some of the best modern Stoic thinkers you should know, and how their ideas can inspire and motivate you. First, we have Ryan Holiday. Ryan is one of the most popular modern Stoic writers. He has written many books like The Obstacle is the Way and Ego is the Enemy. His work focuses on how to turn problems into opportunities. Ryan believes that obstacles are not things that stop us, but are instead opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. He uses examples from history, like famous leaders and athletes, to show how they used Stoic principles to overcome challenges. Ryan's message is simple. Life will always have difficulties, but we can choose how we respond to them. By staying calm, focused, and resilient, we can turn even the toughest situations into something positive. His writing is easy to understand and full of practical advice, making Stoicism accessible to everyone. Next, we have Massimo Pigliucci, a philosopher and scientist who has written books like How to Be a Stoic. Massimo is great at explaining the deeper ideas of Stoicism in a way that makes sense for modern life. He talks about how Stoicism can help us deal with emotions like anger, fear, and sadness. Massimo also emphasizes the importance of living a virtuous life, which means being honest, kind, and fair in everything we do. He teaches that happiness does not come from money or fame, but from living in a way that aligns with our values. One of his key ideas is that we should focus on improving ourselves rather than trying to change the world around us. This is a classic Stoic idea, but Massimo makes it feel fresh and relevant for today. Another important modern Stoic thinker is William B. Irvine, who wrote J.A. Guide to the Good Life, The Ancient Art of Stoic Joy. William's book is a great introduction to Stoicism for people who are new to the philosophy. He explains how Stoicism can help us find joy and satisfaction in life, even when things don't go our way. One of his most interesting ideas is about negative visualization. This is a practice where you imagine losing the things you have, like your job, your health, or even your loved ones. It might sound strange, but this practice helps you appreciate what you have and prepares you for life's uncertainties. William also talks about the importance of setting goals and working toward them, but not being too attached to the results. This way, you can enjoy the journey without being disappointed if things don't turn out exactly as you planned. Robertson is another modern Stoic thinker who has written books like How to Think Like a Roman Emperor. Donald is a therapist, so he combines Stoic philosophy with modern psychology. He shows how Stoic practices like mindfulness and self-reflection can help us deal with anxiety, stress, and other mental health challenges. Donald's work is especially useful for people who want to use Stoicism as a tool for personal growth and emotional resilience. He also writes about the life of Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, and explains how his ideas can still inspire us today. Donald's approach is practical and down-to-earth, making Stoicism feel like something you can use every day. Another name you should know is Tim Ferriss, who is not a Stoic philosopher himself, but has done a lot to promote Stoicism in the modern world. Tim is a writer, entrepreneur, and podcast host who often talks about how Stoicism has helped him in his life and career. He interviews many experts on Stoicism and shares their ideas with his audience. Tim is a great example of how Stoic principles can be applied to achieve success in business and personal life. He often talks about the importance of discipline, focus, and staying calm under pressure. Tim's work shows that Stoicism is not just for philosophers, it's for anyone who wants to live a better, more meaningful life. Finally, we have Nancy Sherman, a philosopher who has written books like Stoic Wisdom. Nancy's work focuses on the ethical side of Stoicism, which is about how we should treat others and live with integrity. She talks about how Stoicism can help us build better relationships and be more compassionate. Nancy also explores the emotional side of Stoicism, challenging the idea that Stoics are cold or unfeeling. She shows that Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding them and responding in a healthy way. Nancy's work is a reminder that Stoicism is not just about self-improvement, it's also about being a good person and making the world a better place. These modern Stoic thinkers have taken the ancient wisdom of Stoicism and made it relevant for today's world. They show us how to deal with stress, failure, and uncertainty in a way that is both practical and inspiring. Whether you are facing a difficult situation at work, struggling with a personal problem, or just trying to find more meaning in life, their ideas can help. The key message of Stoicism is that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we can find peace and strength in even the most challenging situations. Stoicism also teaches us to be grateful for what we have and to appreciate the present moment. Many of the modern Stoic thinkers we talked about emphasize the importance of gratitude and mindfulness. They remind us that happiness is not something we find in the future or something we achieve by getting more things. It's something we create by how we think and live right now. This is a powerful idea that can help us feel more content and fulfilled, no matter what is happening in our lives. Another important lesson from Stoicism is the value of self-discipline. The modern Stoic thinkers we discussed all talk about the importance of setting goals, working hard, and staying focused. They remind us that success and happiness are not about luck or talent, they are about effort and perseverance. By practicing self-discipline and staying committed to our values, we can achieve great things and live a life we can be proud of. In conclusion, the best modern Stoic thinkers teach us that Stoicism is not just an ancient philosophy, it's a practical guide for living a good life in the modern world. Whether you are looking for motivation, inspiration, or just some good advice, their ideas can help. They show us how to stay calm in the face of challenges, how to find joy in the present moment, and how to live with integrity and purpose. If you want to learn more about Stoicism, start by reading the works of these modern thinkers. Their wisdom can help you navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Remember, life is not about what happens to us, it's about how we choose to respond. And with the help of Stoicism, we can always choose to respond with courage, wisdom, and kindness.